Welcome, Sonja, to our show.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. Thanks for being here.
Yes.
Would you tell our viewers a little bit about you, who you are, and what organization you're with?
So my name is Sonja Fortune. I am the executive director of the Red Rock Center for the Arts. I began in my career at the Red Rock in 2010, and I quickly moved into my executive position shortly thereafter. So 14 years of making arts happen in Fairmont.
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
So does the Red Rock do just music, just arts, all of it together, a little bit of everything?
Well, we really try to be a one-stop shop for the arts. So we do performing, visual, and arts education.
Okay, very cool.
Awesome. I've actually been to some other shows that or not shows, but presentations that you guys have had there too. Always an amazing place to see those.
Yes, it's a great spot for people to rent as well. Business meetings, presentations, things that go beyond what we actually do, but just for the whole community.
Yeah.
What is the background that got you involved with Red Rock?
You know, I had went back to school later in life, and I graduated from Minnesota West in 2010, and I took a bookkeeping position at the Red Rock. Okay. And about 2 years later, I kind of stepped up into managing director, and now I'm the executive director.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
So part-time job, quickly moved into running a nonprofit.
So, Sonja, are there any events coming up, art or music?
Oh, there certainly is. In December, we have 2 concerts, Christmas concerts.
Ooh.
And the first one is December 8th. It's an afternoon concert at 2 o'clock with the Armstrong Boulevard Brass Quintet.
Oh.
Fun. What age range is that for?
You know, we are doing it in the afternoon with the hopes to make it a very family-friendly event, singing a lot of popular Christmas tunes. So we hope to see the kids singing along and to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and all of those fun songs that are very familiar. And we actually have a local musician, Lee Canton, who will be narrating 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
Okay.
So great story for kids.
Yeah.
And we hope to serve some cookies and maybe even an appearance from Santa.
Oh, my daughter would like that.
Yeah, I would like that too.
They would, yeah. So really hope to get the whole family out to enjoy that holiday
that
concert.
Sounds awesome. Did you know I played trombone in high school?
Did you?
I could be part of them.
You
Part of
should. Do it.
They could be add one more player. Just kidding.
There you go. You could always volunteer
Yes.
to get up there.
Yeah, that's
Bring
true.
it along.
I could. We'll see.
And then, of course, our oh so famous Glenn Hendrickson concert. I think we have done that every year that I've been there, and before that. December 20th at 7 p.m. He is a very outstanding musician, pianist, great stage presence, and he lives in Armstrong. But that really brings out the people.
Yeah.
And another great concert that we're looking forward to.
How do people find out about those, the concerts and the events that you have there?
Yeah, so check us out on our website, and always the latest, most up-to-date information can be found on our Facebook page.
Oh, yeah. Well, as you know, here at Imagine Martin, we love all the arts. So are there any visual artists going to be presenting their work at your place?
We always try to have some sort of artwork on our walls. Coming up next month is Vicki Beckendorf. She is from Odin, so we try to really focus in on our area artists.
Yeah.
And she'll be doing an exhibit called Transitions. I feel our upcoming exhibit will be very thought-provoking.
Are there any classes? I am not an artist, so maybe I need to learn about art. Is there anything along those lines?
We do a lot of fun classes for all ages. Our most popular one for kids is our open art studio. It's always the second Saturday morning of the month. And a whole lot of fun for all ages to come in and just explore and get creative.
Yeah.
And then we also do crafty classes for adults once a month, usually functional, something that they can take home and actually use beyond the class. And those fill up super quick. It's just a really great, fun, mostly girls' night out, but you're welcome to come and
Thank you.
you're welcome to come and get crafty with us.
Is there a cost on those classes, or
So our kids' classes are $5.
Okay.
That kind of helps cover the cost of the supplies. We're very free with our supplies, so. And then the adult classes run around $29
Okay.
for an adult class.
Yeah, very cool.
I think I've seen, I don't know if you still do this, but did you add like wine drinking along with some of those classes? Did they used to have that?
Of course. We always invite our participants to the adult classes to bring their own beverage. So they can bring whatever they wish to bring in their little mug.
There you go.
Make it a whole event.
Yes,
You
it's
can go to
great.
the brewery. Bring that beer.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just a great girls' night out. We have a lot of fun. Like I
Cool.
said, you can come too.
Okay.
And you can find all those classes on your website or on Facebook,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Classes mostly pop up on Facebook.
Okay.
And they fill up really, really quick.
Okay.
So we know that the Red Rock is a great community resource and has all these classes and everything. I think let's go a little bit back into the history of Red Rock and how it's developed in Fairmont.
Of course. It was actually built in 1898 for the First Church of Christ Scientist. Later, it became the Christian church and served our community well as a church. And then it became a rummage house. And at that time, the building was really deteriorating. Our wall was falling off, and there was pressure from the city to tear the building down.
Oh.
So we gathered up a group, the Martin County Preservation Association gathered up a group of volunteers to fully restore the building. And it reopened in 2005 as a center for performing arts. And later became the Red Rock Center for the Arts.
Okay. I did not know that actually at all. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Cool
It's
history.
it's a neat building. So I'm glad it's here.
And it's a great way to just keep old buildings functioning and in our community because that is so very
Yeah.
important
Yeah.
to preserve our history.
As the Preservation Society, is there other buildings or other things that you guys do?
There is. We actually also own the Chubb House, which is located right next to the Law Enforcement Center.
Oh, yeah.
And there's been a lot of talk about that recently because we're trying to bring more awareness to the Chubb House.
Yeah.
And it's actually the oldest surviving brick house in Fairmont and strictly ran by volunteers. I don't have a whole lot to do with it, but we really rely on our volunteers, and some of our board members are working hard to bring awareness to that house, just to keep it in the community and to keep people coming in to see it.
Yeah, my daughters love the tea parties that happen there. They
Yes.
they ask about it all the time. So
Yes, so usually there's 2 tea parties a year, in the spring and also in the winter for Christmas. There's one coming up. I believe it's November 23rd, Saturday. So that'll be the next opportunity for your daughters to go to a tea party. And those kind of were the 2 things that we really focused on. But now we're doing open houses and all sorts of coming up with different ideas on how to get people more aware of the Chubb House.
Yeah, and go check it out. I did
Yeah.
I did tour it once, and again, it's a really neat old structure in Fairmont. It's cool that we have it here.
Yeah, built in 1867. So definitely different from what you're used to seeing.
Yeah. Well, thanks for telling us all about the Red Rock Center and the Chubb House.
Yes, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yes, of
thanks,
course.
Sonja. Well, you know, the Red Rock brings a lot of people together. What an amazing building and place.
It's really great for our community.
It really is.